Hey guys, still here and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're on episode 18 and in this episode I want to continue what I started previously, which is working on connecting everything together. I was building a goods line and I already have most of the goods line set up, especially the more important part, which is steel, which is being brought in from Ankara, and now I need to set up the other part, which is plastics. I have an oil well over here, a refinery over there, and a plastics mill over there, a chemical plant. That should be enough to tie these things together. And while I was doing that, I kind of maybe got a little sidetracked. Because what I was doing was setting up a highway. I was working on the connection with, I think, the train and the oil well. And then the game said, oh no, there's no connection between Chennai and Shenyang. Whatever shall we do? So I decided to start experimenting with highways. And this monstrosity over here... this roundabout over there and this roundabout over here is the result of my my graphics design, I shall call it, being mild. Now, let's set up a couple of roads here so I can have a truck stop. The truck stop only really needs to be side by side. Let's see, I'm dropping off oil and I'm transporting crude. No, I'm dropping off crude and I'm transporting oil away from here. That's it. Configure, I need another road connection. Alright, so one's going to go there, one's going to go there. And this is going to be an important connection. There's going to be a lot of traffic between here and there. There's going to be a lot of traffic between here and there, and between here and here. This is also going to be an important stop. Meaning... can I just put it like that? Because that should be enough. Alright, that's where we're going to be dropping off the plastic. The plastic currently is not yet connected to a truck stop. I know I could be placing it farther away, but I'm just going to do it like this. Here. Let's go with a country road. It doesn't really need to be a highway, and the highway over here is just too far. I don't need that. Now, I know that currently a medium country road is enough, but I'm going to go with a large country road because at some point, probably in the very near future, I will have access to vehicles which can do 100 kph. So that's my reasoning behind using this particular road. Alright, that's connected. Now, I'm going to go from... It needs to go from here to there. And when I'm doing that, I don't really need to go through the truck stop. Let's see, can I not make a turn that wide, please? At some point, these two will meet up again. Today is not that day. Down she goes, and underneath. Don't fight me on this game. Don't fight me on this. Here. And then this one's gonna try and meet up. Yes, like that. And then we're gonna surface right into the truck stop. And I'm immediately gonna go back down again. Because I don't want to be interfering with the train connection here. Which is yet to be established. Up, 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 up. Okay, and now I need to tie it into the oil well. Let's see, truck stop. Streets. Done. Alright. One line. Chennai here. No, hold on, you're not going there. Chennai starts here and drops it off there. Chennai to Shenyang oil. No, crude, actually. It's not oil. Although I could do it with both, actually. Crude to oil. So that was this line. I can even make it also go here. Nope. This one at station here. Then they're going through Shenyang, dropping off their oil, taken aboard, dropping off their crew, taking on oil, and then going to the plastics point. To the plastics point. However, it's not very efficient. Because if I do it like this, I'm going to be running on a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 crude, 1 oil. So that means that I'll be wasting transport capability. No, I need to set up a new line here. Shenyang, here. This is Shenyang oil. And then we're going to go from here all the way back here. And that's going to be Shenyang plastics. So 3 lines, several different vehicles. 1 road depot should feed everything. Right, flatbats. I will need a couple of flatbats to transport plastics. Let's go with 5 for now. That was Shenyang plastics. Next, I'm going to go with the tank truck. I pick the MAN over the Isuzu because this one can carry 18, this one can carry 21. Now there's going to be a lot of this traffic, so let's say 10 of these trucks. And that is the crude line. That one. And then a few, but not as many, transporting the oil. So that would be Shenyang oil. There. Done. Right. I have a truck stop over here. I'm also going to set up a truck stop over there and drop off the required products in Shenyang. But I'll do that later. First, I just want to let the game run for a bit and see if everything works as intended before I start investing in more trains, more cargo capacity, and more stuff in general. So what we're going to be seeing here is a large convoy of trucks going here. And we already have a bunch of crude being delivered to the truck stop. So that works. I also have a massive fleet of vehicles picking up iron ore here. So that works. There is another fleet of vehicles heading north. Look at that column. Holy shit. This is just one big convoy. This convoy of trucks is going to pick up coal. Look at that. Trucks as far as the eye can see. In my newly built... oh, mind your head. In your newly built tunnels and road connections. These are going to go all the way over there. And over here there's a lot of coal. So much so that the cargo capacity is getting overflowed. So let's expand that a little, even though it's still too much. Now, there is a huge amount of demand for coal, so I'm not surprised. These trucks hopefully will space each other, or will space themselves out along this route, so that should be working alright. They're taking a long turn here. Yep, loaded up. First 21 coal. Good. Alright, we also had a train. This one is not it. It's the passenger train. This one is the plastics train. But it actually should be picking up goods, but currently there are no goods to pick up here. So that makes sense. This one's going to be running a deficit for a while. But I do need it running. If it's not running, then the game doesn't know what to do with it. Then there is no demand for the goods over here. And if there's no demands, there's not a whole lot going on. Or at least, that's the way things used to be. Lots and lots of iron ore being dumped. It might be easier to switch these around, actually. Set the coal on Terminal 1 and the iron ore on Terminal 2. Because then they can immediately drive in, drop off, and get out. As opposed to having to do that little donut. Alright, here comes the first bit of coal. Looping around. Going there, dropping off for 200,000. That's an expensive haul. Alright, that means that the first bit of steel is being produced. And the first bit of steel is being delivered to the steel train station over here. And this is where we have one of the trains. is that... Yeah, train 2. This one is going to be picking up all the steel that we have being produced over here. Now, at this point, we have a lot, like a humongous amount of iron ore, more being stored than coal. I am definitely going to need more trucks. Loads more trucks. The dump trucks. Give me another 10. All of you. Iron or coal. Or anchor or coal. Alright, the train picks up all of this. All the steel. Which is definitely far fewer than its capacity is. I realize that. But what I'm looking at is bringing in more coal so the steel mill can keep going. This one drops it off over here. At this point, we do not yet have any plastic. But the first bit of plastic is being delivered. Hold on, is that an Isuzu? Yeah, it's an Isuzu. I picked the wrong kind of truck. Right, the plastics are being delivered. Plastics are being built up here. Now it's time to bring in the steel. And here's the train. Drops it off for 1.2 million. And soon enough, yes, there it is. There's the first bit of goods for Ankara. Now, why are you not leaving? Waiting for a free path. It's because there are no signs here. Apparently I have neglected to set up the signs, so that means that this train is waiting, I think... Wow, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for that one? I can hardly believe that. Over here we have one of the other passenger lines being dropped off. Not very profitable, I might add. Well, that's a little bit. Oh, it's running about at half capacity. Alright, the plastics... No, the steel line's going back. That's another very low amount of passengers. What are all these people doing? Are they using the highway? Good. No, that can't be, because Ankara doesn't have a highway. That's weird. Speaking of... Oh yes, the highway is working. We have our first brave motorists using the highway. Sorry, yeah, using the highway. And then they take this dirt road and drive into town. Sure. Guys, what about this? Don't you want to use this? This beautiful roundabout that I've set up. I put that there for a reason, you know. Where is my goods train? Ankara goods supply. Train 15. State your location. Here you are. Alright, how are we doing currently? Coal still seems to be a bit of a bottleneck. And I don't also quite like how the trucks are all having to stop here. Maybe I just need to set up a different type of truck stop. Something that's a little easier to access. As long as it's connected to that steel mill, it all works. Configure. Delete. Station entrance. Over there. Station exit over here. Right. Roads. Medium country road goes there. Medium country road comes out of the highway. Alright. Listen up. Coal mine. I need you to not go to this particular stop. So not going to Ankara Central. I need you to go here. Hopefully that's going to make this whole hiccup a little bit less often. A little bit less frequent. Alright, there's still steel being produced, but not enough. The huge bottleneck at this point is coal. Despite my fleet of vehicles over here. Oh shit, we're all waiting here. Alright, I need to do this different. Speaking of... There is not enough coal. Okay. It's shipping 800 to the Ankara steel mill, but I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing enough. Why? That's weird. More and more is being transported, but that means that a lot of these trucks are going to be running empty. Look at this queue. This is a waste of my time. And a waste of my trucks as well. Because all of this capacity is going to waste. Now, transport capacity or transport is going up. But at this rate, I might need to set up a train line that takes coal from, well, potentially both of these coal mines. And then ships it all the way over there. That might be a better way of doing it. Ankara getting... Yeah, Ankara just got its first good. First shipment. Okay. See, we are getting coal, but there is such a huge amount of iron ore being stored that it is just not worth it. I don't exactly get why this thing is only shipping 800 out of 1600. These things don't upgrade. Maybe this mod just does not quite understand what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure. Anyway, I will try to set up a better truck stop here. Same format as the last one. One entrance, one exit. That should make circulation a little easier, hopefully. Alright, Ankara branch. Nope, Ankara here. Lower Ankara. So now the trucks are going to go in here, pick it up and immediately drive out. Instead of having to do this entire loop at the station. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Can delete that. Pick it up. Get out. Easy. 65% is being transported. See, there's currently a whole lot sitting here. But I think most of the trucks are still not exactly spaced out properly. What the hell is this? It's all the trucks arriving at the same time. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. And most of them, which is making matters worse, are empty. So once I drop it off, I think I'm making some money out of these. Although I'm not seeing it. Let's see, this truck, running at 26,000. Now it's up. Where is my coal being delivered? What are you doing? Because it's like it's no longer dropping it off. This one, 21 coal. What's happening here? It is connected. That much I can confirm. It is getting it. Are some of my indicators turned off or something? No. It's not that. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly that was, but now it's working again. They're still being produced. The problem is I will need... Yeah, I'm going to need so much more. I'm going to need... This is a 2-to-1 ratio. I'm going to need a supply of about 700 coal. And while these trucks are doing the best that they can and bringing up all the coal that they can find, it might just not be enough. 21, 9, 12, 11... For some reason this thing seems to be stuck at about 800. And I don't like that, because that means that some of my trucks are just running empty. Right, so I will need to be setting up a line that is a hell of a lot faster. That transports more stuff. Let's see, is one platform going to be enough? Because I'll need a large train that picks it up from here, ships it to there. One is just no longer sufficient. I might be able to do that. Oh, I might be able to do that with one train. Or one platform, not one train. Can we pass over that? No, I'm already trying to go up. Can we go down? Just dive under it? No, it doesn't fit. How steep can we get this train to go down? Ah, shit. No, it won't work. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna have to go flat. Just like that. Slightly more in that direction. Here. Click. Alright. There is the issue over here of that train station. So let's see if I can go over that. Yep, that's it. Doesn't need to be terribly high, so long as it doesn't interfere with the Shinkansen and the... What am I dropping off there again? Construction materials. Yes, that. Okay. There would need to be at least one track here. And then another one going from here to there. So yeah, we're gonna be building... Oh shit, I'm still elevated. That's gonna cost me a lot of money. Alright, continue on. And just to make sure that I might be able to tie into this coal station as well, I'm gonna set up a cargo station. Let's make it 2 tracks. The problem is it's not connected yet. Is it gonna fit now? Yeah. Alright. Let's set up the other 2 train tracks. Tracks. Going... Oh, that's a pretty bad turn. Gonna lose out on a lot of speed doing that. And then going the other way. Come on, snap to it. All the way here. Oh, this is expensive. Oh well. We have 239 million. It's fine. It's fine. And here we are. Okay. One-way signal over there. A couple of intermittent signals over here. There and there. And then I still need to connect these things in. The game is not agreeing with that at all. Yes, that's it. And the other one there. Good. Okay, so now I can use this coal mine. And hopefully that's going to be enough, at least initially. So, start here. We're going to go all the way here. Oh no, could not connect all stations. How? Am I missing a part of track? Wouldn't be the first time that I just overlook one bit of track. So far so good. Is it my signals? No, the signals are fine. Or at least those are fine. Check, check, check. It all seems connected here. It does not like Ankara South much for some reason. Okay. Where am I making a mistake? Those are set up correctly. Those are set up correctly. Yep. 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 You do count as a terminal. But for some reason it refuses to go back on the other line. What happens if I set up a waypoint? Is that the problem? Oh, and now you're fine. Okay, I guess I just had to teach the train how to drive. Ankara coal train. Oh, we're not actually doing that poorly at the moment. We're just not shipping enough. Did I really not need to set up that whole line? Did this coal plant suddenly wake up or something? Is that it? No, it didn't. I'm still seeing half-empty trucks. Alright, a couple of half-empty trucks I don't mind, but if they're running around with 7... that's not great. Stop. 8. This is going to require more inspection and more dedicated building, I'm afraid. Anyway, I'll do that in the next episode, because now I really have to be off. We'll get this thing to work. We'll get this whole circus to go. There is definitely enough goods being delivered in Ankara, and Ankara has grown to a whopping 1,203. The problem might be that we're not delivering enough... There it is. That's the bottleneck. We're not delivering enough plastics. That is the whole problem. It's not the coal, it's not the steel, it's not the iron ore, it's the plastic. Okay, so I'll look into that next episode. For now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you soon for more episodes.